Continentals for the flooding. Number 2, they pay school fees. But you find the way them people, them evil, alone disaster. The people them, we are don't care for everybody in this country. They know they for politics, neither tribalism. We are the organization. Don't care for every nation. We are the organization. Don't care for promoting nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they part tribalism. They know they mix my politics. They know they part no tribalism.
And welcome to another edition of a program where we call Correct Right from Riyadh, YouTube and Facebook. We start to discuss issues the way the front page of the different newspaper that they carry for the day. And after we can bring people inside where they can help with for we look at the different issues them where the newspaper them don't publish. So we go straight and begin to look at the first paper inside the program this morning. And what we'll first get now the Spy newspaper, and it says Bio survives mutiny after international conspiracy to oust him failed. And Ecowas president arrives to discuss President Koroma's relocation. As well, get APC leader in parliament boycott diplomatic trip to US. And Bank of Sierra Leone FIU vindicate orange money in super advertised fraud. You as well get Maxim Industries Limited decentralized bulky sales. You get the next paper, we know the AZ newspaper, and they say German ambassador explores investment opportunities in Sierra Leone's energy sector. Guinea to commence $20 billion iron ore mine soon, and new UN resident coordinator receives warm welcome from President Bio. And you as well get the November 26th saga post Motin. In an article they write, the APC former minister sent to male prison. The next paper, the Gleaner newspaper, nepotism at PRA. You as well get next page to account for $429,627 dollars royalty to government, and you as well get orders to read them inside this paper. And the next paper, now the Sky Times, we say youth officer takes over operation at a division. You get as EBK is charged with treason. JFK raises concern over safety of the country. Umar Fofana's description of narrow relocation of Bio raises controversy. And over 200 kids benefit from Dr. Gilpin humanitarian gesture. Chief Minister Senge updates media government press progress so far. The Night Watch, the next paper, is a January 17 APC vows to stand with Ernest. And for 23 hours, 30 minutes, Quetta is in a dark cell. Defense lawyer informs the court. By Mahmoud passes blood urine. Police doctor tells the court. The next one are the News 24. Sierra Leone is ready to shift from mineral to agriculture. Foreign Affairs Minister was a Moroccan investor. And you as well get Nedley and Social Welfare Kickstart first drug abuse rehabilitation center. You get overstaff recruitment. PRA clarifies. The next paper now in nets is a United Nations resident coordinator pays courtesy call to President Bio, and at its annual staff retreat, Peace Commission reassures sustainable cohesion in 2024, and dispelling oaths. PRA boss recruit staff in line with due process. PRA communication unit. The open space that the next paper, and it says following unlawful sacking, Labour Minister send a strong message to Parliament. And as ICPN in position for national cohesion, Chief Minister reassures Board of Government commitments. SLPP scribe New Year message, and as Ecowas president jet in, ex-president Koroma to relocate to Nigeria. The next one at the Expo Times is a VP Julde Jallow says Moroccan investments. President Bio appoints Chief Minister, Chairman SLPP Constitutional Review Committee. And you as well get the November 26th saga for post-mortem, Hajj Committee Dialogue and Delegation visit Saudi Arabia, and plenty others to read them inside this paper. The next one at the Africa 24 is say our president is responsible SLPP supporter. Corruption allegation, ACC investigates parliament. And also inside this edition, live coverage on treason trial, a lawmaker demand. 2 killed in Bondo Bush, Sly unveiled 2023 acts, and others to read them. The next one, the Calabash newspaper, and they say Minister of Higher Education under fire for alleged unlawful VC and P appointments. You as well get calls intensify for Ministry of Works to lead oversight and signing of road projects. You get the November 26th saga. November 26th saga, the post-mortem. We go to the next one, we na the Salon Compass, and they say corruption, power overtakes all governments, and incompetent Joe Lahai return, blackout becomes new normal. Voice of Salon, the next paper, and they say under Balowa Koroma leadership, PRO is in deep mess. And November 26 school trial, soldier pleaded guilty in court and asked for mercy. And you get other story them inside this paper. The next one where we get inside the program this morning, now the City Hunter newspaper, with the next page again, $429,627,000 outstanding royalty chopped. PRA Executive Chairman commended for outstanding leadership. And you get Sahid Autism Foundation CEO Brighten Lives of Autistic Children. The next one, Daybreak, we say talk and do president threatened. I will put Ernest in a tight place, says President Bio. Jagaban fight Kush in Blama. And other story inside this paper. The Freedom Post and the next paper for this morning, Apex Bank manager duped 39,000 new loans for EDSA meter, and EBK's lawyer calls for witness statements. Moroccan investment confers with President Bio. The ravages of violence, tribalism and regionalism, our nation's undoing. The Heritage newspaper 2022 Auditor General's report, former SLMA head to cough up billions, and you get Takogama tops Sierra Leone tourist list. The next one, the Owl newspaper. Over former President Koroma saga, Ecowas president jet in as they break their silence over his innocence. APC stands with former President Koroma. Jagaban donates 100 million to global Muslim gathering, and other story them with the inside this paper. Well, the next one at the Gleaner exposed massive recruitment corruption at NPPA. Well, now all of the people in this where we get inside the program this morning, we see how best we can count we guess them inside now. Well, for now we just don't get one of we guess we don't join me inside the program. We not see Django senior we actually do it inside the program this morning. Mr. Django, good morning and welcome to the program this morning. This Nakoles.
Good morning to family members and good morning to you, Aliu.
Alright, and please, I want you to turn your phone back the other way. We see you. Your photo, not your picture, not the camera.
No, it can bug you. You know, go see me safe because I'm in work fine.
Okay.
But if you want somebody go and the other way,
because waiting at the
yes.
Say something like I know I see you in the preview, but I don't know why I know the kind inside. I don't know if that's the network because I don't try and I see. Let's just see something quickly. I don't try myself I see the camera inside. I don't know why it behaved that way. Just for some seconds, please. Yes, so let's just say something quickly. Alright, so okay, I really don't know why the camera inside. Now the same thing with me on side as well. Well, I'll try and say another thing again.
Okay. I did see you. Oh, I can't hear you as well, Seth. You mic.
Mr. Django?
Yeah, your mic don't come on now. Yeah.
Yes, turn and back. I be left and just now. They see you just now. Now I need see you. I don't know why.
Okay, you didn't see me?
No, I know they see that. I know they see that the preview at all.
I see you with you. I see you and you mouth right now. I see the computer.
Yes. So just turn the phone back again, small bit for me. Let's see something.
Okay, let's move back.
Yes. Okay. Left and so. Okay, so I see now.
Okay.
Okay, so sorry about that. I don't know why. Not to you that the first possible I don't get this problem with. But anyway, let me begin look at the issues them inside the program quick one and see waiting the newspaper then don't say this morning. So we will start with the biggest one the way we see the one that happened. Our newspaper say over former President Koroma saga, Ecowas president jet in, and for backup this one, another one basically say go to the thing clearly and intel way exactly waiting at the relocation part of Ernest by Koroma. That's how you make the Ecowas president don't come inside again. But we see this issue you go in and out. The government will all reject this, and now we don't see Ecowas and the presidency says don't come for the second time as it will come again in December 23rd. But now it don't come again for can look into the letter when they send give the government. What do you make up of this?
We find out the ECOWAS is really engaged in our political process here. And from analysis, then the CNC President Koroma, former President Koroma, now part of the international peace endeavors. Remember, whenever they can get elections now, Africa, they can always send President Koroma who will be the chief observer them from Malawi to the neighboring countries. So basically, then comes an integral part of the ECOWAS setup for extend the peace initiatives. And based on how things they happen so far, it's like they are not happy how he is being treated, and that they want to salvage the situation. Remember, it was in December last year we they get a closed door meeting with the president of Sierra Leone, President Julius Malado. President Koroma put in a statement to a Minister of Information. We say that they discuss bilateral issues and discuss peace in Sierra Leone. But then later this year, we come out say when they put the man at court now, that is former President Koroma, we see a different version of waiting this ECOWAS delegation. We talk with President Bill. Then say they will agree with President Bill. The former president said for good prayer, for good Sidon time, and for drop again President of Sierra Leone. And we see government reaction to the Minister of Information, Chairman of where they say agreed with them very then they continue for Koroma in and question of the churches. With the papers in Nigeria, they said to the Nigerian president many tweets are kind of waiting. So now that what you say, the president of that they're going to file the agreement and get government inside of the view, say President Koroma more of this, you know, it's a the peace and security of the country, and that while we appreciate the government in effort for establishing peace and security in Sierra Leone, we also mindfully we therefore take them and control how we manage the situation, because when you have a divide, a political divide in the country, you have to use peace initiatives for sort out that divide. But if you begin for use draconian means for settle disputes, you for use very terrible means, then it can play into the hands of detractors. It can play into the hands of arms dealers who are moved around in the region hoping to sell arms. It can play into the hands of the tribalists on both sides of the divide. So it's a tricky, slippery slope, and I expect we will get a reward from the Ecowas themselves, and we will reward from President Koroma, and sorry, from President Bill, for an amicable solution to former President Koroma in problems that we get to now.
Right. So you just talk about the peace and stability, and for keeping up to space, I see the National Peace and Cohesion Commission, you know, the all retreats, and inside that retreat, then they assure people of sustained peace and stability. Only now a very expensive hotel, so they go pay for guests and retreat and put heads together, say then they work on the documentation. Now they then go assure people. What do you make up of this?
Well, Salon here, we don't see several peace initiatives in recent times, and we now say by the time where the ink can dry and the signature, the same halala back, the starting Kuskas, they go on, the same vexation, they go on. So the peace commission is set for do double work, because already people are saying it is politically instigated for peace, that they are not really representing national interest, because they have mostly party people, mostly people who would defend President Bill. So it is hard for, let me see, an impartial, a truthful, and a forthright peace commission for bringing together the people together. But I think this is a chance, you know, for making the peace commission establish itself by being very forthright. Because in Salon, in police circumstances right now, all man get fault in the entire political situation. The ET gets a serious fault of obstructiveness in work. Government has a very serious problem of being very tough on the people of Sierra Leone, very tough on security, very tough on freedom of speech, very tough on protest. So if this commission begin for be very fair, condemn, even if not from government side, and even praise government for doing good, and even praise the position and condemn again the position for anything bad, that is how establish credibility. But when you want to destroy credibility, it's like when the opposition is doing bad, you are there raising all of the arms. When the government is its own bad, or doing its own evil, you are quite try for me say it no exist. Let's not undermine several of the peace initiatives so far in this country. But we expect that there's always a time for a review, for a reset, for a redoubling of efforts. Now it's a time for may the peace commission begin for show backbone, condemn what's to be condemned. Now, watch, the American democracy is this. While there is also intense politics, very deep divide, yet there are institutions in that country where campaign issues, then they take an independent stance.
Okay.
And that's with Lakana Sadonaya. Yes, there is political divide, political tension, but we have to have institutions that we can all rely on and have confidence in for take weekends to whenever there is some circumstance.
All right. Continue for the week inside the program. Now we go to we other guests. They face some challenge with the Zoom. So they on the WhatsApp. In name na Farouk Abdul Karim Sise, in a legal advisor and a writer. Na same way so political commentator, politicians, and same way so na posse way based na London, Sierra Leone we based na London. Today with we on the WhatsApp line. Good morning, Mr. Sise, and welcome to the program.
Oh yeah, thank you. Good morning, and how did you do?
By God in power, the door. Okay, you say.
Great.
Alright,
Thanks be to Allah. Juma Mubarak.
Thank God. So we go into the discussion straight off. But before that, I just ask you, since now the first studies for lady on the program, we can get one traditional question. We I want to ask you quickly. When are the last time you eat Korean?
Oh well. I bet you call me from Europe, right?
Yes.
You for no say this country would eat Kores every other day because we know they cook every day. So Kores is different. You go say the one where they put my pot, where the crepe palm, where the crowd, where they come out, that is different. But any food where you cook fresh, you eat on the next day is a leftover. What would they call Kores na salon, a leftover. But if I come back to your question, now we go the traditional way. Assume say I know they are. Now two places where I feel say we go talk about. Well, for me, the one where they come to mind now where I've been go Australia. I've been there with my kids and my partner. They not they eat rice no more. You know they're picking out with my country. So what I can do, I can just say here, look, I want this rest. So we go one man, Pampoto, take it on crowd, and then go eat and done all, and I've grown with this, So I believe say that the last time that when a couple of years ago in Australia, Canberra, to be precise, where we eat Kores together with me, 4 picking them.
All right, that's great. Okay, so we go into the program. Good one. We just talk about the Ecowas and the President Bio and Ernest by Koroma saga. We don't see Usai the Ecowas president for the second term don't come inside the country again. The first time we been come out Nana Akufo-Addo, with the Senegalese Macky Sall president, who then come and discuss with President Bill, discuss with former president, and then go put together document we then send again to the government, say now then things they also they want the government for do if the government accepts. The government will not reject that one. So now we see the presidents for the second time they come again, for can make discussion on this relocation. What's your take on this?
Well, like I said, I don't know if I need to talk to you guys from a legal mindset trajectory, just like any layman out there.
It will be very nice if we get a legal mind come up there.
Pardon?
It will be very nice if we get legal voice and legal mind. Go ahead.
All right, okay. On that note, I gotta be dispassionate. I will lay it as it is.
Okay.
Think and fast. That issue, it leads with a lot of complications. One, the letter, the authenticity, the veracity of that particular letter, nobody able to clarify them yet. It's based on rumors.
Okay, so first of all, the Minister of Foreign Affairs don't clarify them. The Minister of Foreign Affairs they don't say yes, we receive them from Ecowas.
Yes, they say they receive them from Ecowas. But if we go down that line, let me talk from a legal perspective. If we go down that line, the letter on its own, in our hold water, diplomatically, it was a slap in our face, and it was an affront to our sovereignty. Okay. But regardless of that, we know say Sierra Leone or any ECOWAS country, then they do things from two different facets. They get how they deal among themselves, and then get the way they deal with weaker states. Probably they see Salon as a weaker state, But knowing my president, and the way the foreign minister, the chief diplomat, go about handling this issue, we know say they don't put things under control. Okay. The letter from your perspective was wrong as a lawyer, saying you don't put the cat before the horse. They stepped out of line, they call the sip and create them beat gone. But regardless of that, that now water under the bridge now. We're picking, we're belly on poil, you know, they ask almost months. Now, what is on the floor now is where do we stand? So that letter wouldn't be received. We don't throw them out of the window, but we don't want to throw the bath water with the baby in the tub. Now, where are we heading? Where do we stand? What is our position?
Okay, so yes, so stand now as a nation.
As a nation, the president, for no say, it carry every individual in that country with patriotic in hope, in view on in broad shoulders. This is the time where we president for proof to the country say, yes, we are sovereign. And as far as we're concerned, regardless of the closed door meetings, we know say the letter where they don't force expose it, they go a long way for reflect and demonstrate what they go on.
Right.
We believe say
the president for stand up and tell the world say or tell Ecowas say we're a sovereign state. So if we say
we're a sovereign state, we're a sovereign state. And secondly,
for you say we're a sovereign state, it means say we able for take care of ourselves, we get all what it takes for take care of ourselves, we get every side we able for do as a sovereign thing. But as it is now, taking into consideration, we depend on other nations therefore do everything. You really feel say we sovereign?
Yes. There is a fine line, we know, but people can talk say when even the West or America or whatever European EU they involve in state of affairs now because of we mendicant mindset. Say we not poor people and we like to go big. But sometimes we for differentiate among certain people and say there is no first among equals. We all equal at the table.
Okay.
We are sovereign. As a president, diplomatically, you can pull strings, but this is the wrong time. It's very premature. The president, in wisdom, don't say, it's not in my hands for now. Let due process take place. You can't say, hey, give me this guy with all conditions. What you need to give him for? If it's not broke, why fix it? So the president is right.
Okay.
For say...
Django, what do you think of this particular? You did listen to Mr. Sisena, so what do you think?
Well, I think this country, I want you to avoid allegiance to the executive because we want to get position, we want to see something very nice, something very good. This country is a fragile country, and I'm happy when you tell my brother there say, we depend on everything on external sources. Just last December, when Ecowas, they said, it was everywhere. Oh, well, we have the guide now, we don't engage the Ecowas. Anybody will make no sense, then we'll see. Look, you cannot be celebrating when they want to send troops here and then you want to be rude when they want to take an active part in protecting their own. In protecting somebody where they feel say the integral part of the peace and election analysis.
But now, again, he said in as much as we depend on them, on them, people they ask for several things. But yes, we're a sovereign state, and he didn't document say yes, we're a sovereign state, and the president therefore.
No. Let us be there. Let pull the book talk. I mean, pull it aside. Pull the book, the academic talk. Yeah, sovereign states mean a powerful state we can influence others in, not by military might only, but by economic stamina, such that nobody can tell her what for say or for giving. And secondly, we get very strong institutions. I mean, a strong judiciary, very powerful police. Those are things that really guarantee that you are sovereign. But when you have a state where you basically are dependent on every external circumstances for survive, we are not sovereign. So, what I'm saying is this. No need political tension. There is no monopoly over violence. Not even the states, not even any country government has monopoly over violence.
But
and we in this country,
at the same time, violence forgive the judiciary chance for letting do the work.
Well, we want to see government in full control of the circumstances now. But what I says that we need to foresee and forgive the chance, foresee the evidence, because maybe the Ecowas are running too fast over this issue. Okay. But then, if we get for being able to see the court proceedings and the evidence against the former president, who knows? They could be very substantial. They could be very, very, very powerful. We're going to make even ECOWAS get second thoughts. So they make it aggressive. They are running too fast because government not actually in itself the defense lawyers and yet the evidence them for where they're going for see and examine and perhaps develop their own case them. So let us gradually wait. But for me, if say this MTN a very tricky, slippery slope with Depan, we're not a very weak country. Remember, I say 1991, now a couple, front over, now you go get at people them. It go begin the fringes of this.
Yeah. Okay. So another count Farouk.
So all are afraid because.
Okay, Farouk, you did listen to waiting and Mr. Django they say, and it basically they tell me say yes, we not for say we not give chance, but we run too fast. And Salona is fragile state, so we don't need some of them things there so at this particular point.
I beg to differ with all due deference. If you're not a person where they read or check out platforms on WhatsApp, I'm a very prolific writer as regards this volatile or fragile situation. I can always use one operative word, what we call boogeyman syndrome. We fail for realize, say, no matter what, a country is a country. Once you don't attain sovereignty and forget in respect. Yeah, Mr. Django, with all due respect, you talk about political expediency. And for now, if we go with political expediency, it's going to be a vicious cycle. Today, it's the alleged person, what they say, for misprision of treason, in they. Tomorrow, it can be murder. It can be somebody else. And we go always the fragility, volatility, for say, oh, we country just come up from war, we not for due process. It's a slap, it's an affront to us. We know where sometimes sovereignty ends and where sometimes political pragmatism comes in and says, I want to rear my ugly head. We don't want to set a bad precedent here because people are always feel say, oh, somebody is out there, Ecowas to watch my back. For President Madapio now, this is not just about the law taking its course. It's about showcasing Sierra Leone that we've come of age. Ernest by Koroma, where they allegedly say yes, is in this saga. A few years ago, it's like paint, it's still fresh on the wall. He's sacking vice president. What did he say? What thing Attorney General say? We get sovereignty. Nobody not get in jurisprudence or in whatever powers not go able to take precedence, supremacy over us. Why do we have to change the rules of the game? Why do we have to change the rules of the game?
This is what a very good question, Farouk. We have to put back to Django. Why we get for change the rules at the middle of the game? According to what Farouk say, and it's by Kumawan be done sacking vice president, and where Ecowas one standing, he say we're not sovereign state. So why this time?
Look, within this country here, when a good thing for the country, whether not the US or not the UK or not the EU, when not see the direct way, the control way, we say we are sovereign. Now left then kind of things that there. Sovereignty say I will get lights na me host to the powers. If me say in the city or in a major town, water for day, like this morning or the stream or open water for day easily and accessible. Roads there for really perfect brand at this city. You will even get access to the internet with stable. You forget a stable LEONE, we export more. You will even get a massive employment base. So say, hey, people are actually being employed in this country. You actually can forget people the way they say yes indeed, everything is being responded. That way, this country now, where you do bad, while the political connection above is Well, if you get political connection, nothing halala for you. Let's get the basic groundwork. That is to say, basic ambitions. Don't get them first. Light the first. Water, even hospital. May you know them if you were there in the prayer of God, you know sick. If you're sick.
So this go back to waiting. Obama have been tell we come to Africa say we need for build institutions then, because if we build institution it will actually stand strong than where we build individual. But now let's take on again to this paper where we still inside the political issue. The Night Watch newspaper say January 17 APC vows to stand with Ernest. So basically, I will take on to the press release where APC pulled yesterday, and I will say they still believe in the innocence of Ernest by Koroma, and the way how the trend don't they go from 2018, where the government don't they suppress harass, according to the press release. And the APC, the party, it done too much, and it then say this time around, because according to them they say Marabio they try for fulfill waiting it talk, say it will put Ernest by Koroma a tight place. So if the SLPP government not try for retract and stay away from that kind of thing, then the way go bring instability in the country, then go ready for stand up with all of them strengths them, for make sure say the SLPP government stop for the intimidate and harass them. So this now according to the APC press release yesterday. I just take half 15 there. So I will start with you, Farouk. What do you take on that?
This, like they said, this is grossly partisan. And for the records, Mina APC for the records. But I put me country first. Okay. Just like we Brutus been saying, not that I love Caesar less, but I love Rome more. All within the details say so, then just they prance about in the dance to the gallery for their supporters. We they set a bad precedent by letting one dominant or one powerful party, if it is in opposition or not, the whole due judicial process to ransom. They could say whatever they want to say. Some people go say, yes, it's convenient. Yes, you not go expect anything less than that. But what we all for stand for collectively as a nation, regardless of what people and they say, Mr. Hunt, we don't tell we say, Mr. Hunt, we don't tell we say, in not believe say, legitimate political actors then get hand on this business. APC, we need for differentiate Ernest as an individual. Let we not assume say, oh, he's still an active APC person. He's not a chairman, he's just an individual. He was once a president, so if we go support him as a president, as a former president, we owe him more than just being a political party in chairman and in political leader. Now we go down, I can use the same words, slippery slope, like what Django say. If we not tell these people, or we get a wider audience, not come out and say, listen, you guys are treading on a slippery slope. Let the law take its course. It will be worse. Now, why is it just about Ernest Koroma? Why not about other ones that we're waiting at APC, where they say they can do school? Why are we pushing them under the carpet? Why is this guy having the limelight? Because he's got the money. For me, in a nutshell, I don't think say APC party for come forward and say then they in solidarity with Ernest by Koroma. It's like then they put them party before nation. Then they put volatility before stability.
All right. So let's take you inside again, Django. What say you take on this? APC don't stand with Ernest by Koroma and then say if the SLPP government not stop the harassment or other things, then they go stand up with their strengths. Okay, I think we get small issue here now with Django in line. You get me? See? Alright, so I think in line don't freeze, so we go look for get. See, you didn't get me right? No, it don't freeze. Alright, so I hope say it go left and come back just now For there we can continue with the rest. But well, yes, it all left. So as we wait for Seal for kind side, please as a kind side we will give him chance for let's take a bite. Yeah, let's take you to this same issue. You know, you talk about why other people this two accused people in front of the court get issue right now according to the lawyer. These are two different headlines we then put on this paper and Farouk. For 23 hours, 30 minutes, Quetta is in a dark cell. Defense lawyer informs the court. And then the police doctor again tell the same court say, by Mahmoud right now, well, I read exactly what it say, by Mahmoud passes blood urine. In other words, by Mahmoud they piss blood right now. So now there is another way making another information, not make them to the court. What do you think of them two issues there, so?
Well, with Quetta in incident, I believe say them forgive access to independent human rights agencies, human rights actors. We independent. We could go verify because we know now say we all don't assume say that country they you can buy them. You can they on your in your favor they can tell lies. That is not for any political party for say, oh, this is what happened. It could be your word against the other party's word. Now, let them just involve the services of human rights activists. Then we get independent one them. But with by Mahmoud, they say, okay, they don't pass in blood test shows say they piss blood. Is that sufficient for let person appear for any hearing? It's not good enough. This is a travesty. Then they take the justice system for granted. It's a big joke.
Passing blood for peace
blood in the boil.
For peace blood and for let somebody stay na prison or na dark cell for 23 hours, 30 minutes, like we see a lot of torture in the ground.
Has anyone independently verified that?
Well, until now waiting it can go na court, so the court get right for verify that and we wait for that. We just to talk waiting the court say and not to waiting me say basically. So if na so it be, if law puts the word so, if na so it be, then we see a lot of torturing. No? Alright, yes.
So it be, if na so it be, myself not go subscribe to that. We not to a police state. As much as they can say these guys are alleged coup plotters, they need forgive them their due rights. Even if for now they are in remand. If you're on remand, they need for treat you with respect, and they need certain conventions with them for follow. If they did the wrong thing, they say they wanna extract information or evidence from these guys through unorthodox means, then the law, the courts for come in and see say any information what they get from them is being compromised, and if it compromised, it's not in the prosecution's favor.
All right. Continue for the week inside the program. See, did you get me now?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm right here with you.
All right. So turn the camera again. The first way I've been turning.
Okay. He said I've been turning back. How even there.
And once you try for Tonam, and I not still see it, once you try for Tonam, I will just ask about the issue of Quetta and by Mahmoud, still on the same court case. Well, Quetta, according to a lawyer, he say they don't lock in clients for 23 hours, 30 minutes in a dark cell. And then by Mahmoud, the police doctor, this not to any person, tell the court say by Mahmoud not appear because the piece blood right now. So we no know waiting Usai it developed this if not as a result of the arrest and beating, or if we don't get this, that nothing we know able for get. But whatever the case, what do you think about the two scenario?
Well, we'll talk first about the APC and statements then with them.
Oh, yes, please.
Pool, they'll talk about this.
Yes, please.
Now, I mean, the APC as a party just get for doing what they do for show solidarity with their leader. But I not like this style we already did it, even past judgment on the former president with the evidence. The evidence for day. We the talk say we are a sovereign state, so for do we own this man? Let me see the evidence. Even the APC therefore try to get the evidence before they go say how they are in support of their former leader, they are solidarity. No, let us see the evidence when make them charge this man with treason and misprision of treason. Perhaps the evidence where it unfold in a court can make some of we settle with remote, or it can make some of we give there is a real doubt. So unless the evidence begin to unfold, because as we know from the defense lawyers, they say up till now they have not been able to get any of this prosecution in evidence for making it a group for examiner. So me and you don't know nothing about exactly which in this nitty-gritty of the offense. Perhaps we go and say President Koroma is bad, or President Bio is bad, or President.
It's another old up here again. See, you get me? Alright, why should we wait for C? Like I'm again to you for
You only try for use all kind of tactics for the evidence. So they asked the government, and they want to do that now. We're able to say yes, indeed, we have been treated fairly. We have now the state inside. Now, coming to the issue of this man, this Mahmoud, we the urinates, we will then say the urinates peace.
Yeah.
Hey, now, people in me die on that day where they come make them mess up. Now, when the state arrest you, we see the people when they arrest, when they say they were at the day, but this major security breach. Next one, we see them die, body dangerously killed. You wonder, how can we talk about fair justice in this country when one side can kill like that? Because like kill for kill. This one come on a Sunday morning, people remember for go church, cause Kuskas kill people. And then the other one on the ground. Well, this out. Next one, there's you see it, and then when they talk about that, they say this has to be investigated. This has to be investigated. Mahmoud, we need to know if this we need to get an Oboran for step into this matter and check and see if his rights were violated. Me not say if rebel catch me, say it can be difficult. But if the government now catch you, you should be assured of all of your rights until you proven guilty. So perhaps I expect that the state will look into the extrajudicial killings and allegedly gross human rights violations. Now we able to see if at all anybody will be held accountable on the part of the state over these things. Because if we talk about treason, one, the evidence should be there. Let me wait and we will see them. Two, let me also discuss about the extrajudicial actions of the very key state actors. Who were the guys who killed people? We said they revenge for government.
Okay, so
where are they?
Now, very good one again. Farouk, come with you inside. Two things them the way is way our for put to you. Number one, we see say the government arrests some people on the 26th of November, and then as we talk so now. The word now then don't lost their life. Number one, let both die. Number two, how they call this other guy, himself die along the way. We see them instead of them carrying go hospital, they carrying go na OSD headquarter, outside whatever things be. And we hear from the military officers them, they tell them say we must kill una, and we see them die at the end of the day. That's now one. And then secondly, the lawyer them not able to forget yet, waiting now the witness statements them. Where then charge them people also go to court for. Take to this time, federal they ask for them things and they're not able for sale. What do you take on them two things there, then two issues there?
Thank you. In an ideal world, we can able to lay out the things. My heart goes out to all the one that will needlessly lost their lives, or as long as a human being you lose your life for whatever reason, not to me for justify why you lost your life. But for now, we tend for they do smoke and mirrors. Okay. The thing what we for worry about now, not to extrajudicial killing. Now the spotlight is on a treason act, a treasonable act, and the main player where everybody they see and say everything they revolve around them like a fulcrum. Now former president, and it's by Koroma. And as such, people they bring one point, bring another point for no more let them can't touch the water.
Of Salona for worry as well about the extrajudicial killings.
The extrajudicial killings, this is an argument for another day. There are ways when they go about waiting cause extrajudicial killing.
But we don't
How
see
did it go
several
about?
times that the extrajudicial killing don't happen, and they know they bring nobody to book. For years now, that's don't happen. So why at this particular time, in as much as yes, the biggest one now the woman right now the treason and the former president, we're very much correct. But why at the same time people not for so much worry about extrajudicial killing where it don't happen several times and nobody know they come to book for that?
There are a lot of things we worry about in that country there. We don't get what you call suspension of disbelief, because we get one big elephant in the room where we for look at, we forget about the elephant, we look at other things. We know say extrajudicial killing, it not start just with Dr. Mada Bio in regime. Let's be honest, let's not maintain double standards here. Like I said, I know they talk as a partisan, me not APC.
So, okay, wait. So, because it happened, we can count the one that we happened under Ernest by Kumain. But because that happened under Ernest by Kumain, so we for the see that it happen now and we not discuss about them?
Oh, I'm saying every time when something happen, we need to know how we put them within a certain framework. Within a certain framework, there are bigger issues. We talk about a situation where can tilt the balance, where can tip the country into a kind of situation where unimaginable if we don't handle things right.
Which situation there way bigger than taking someone in life?
Taking someone's life is an assumption, say, then take them under unfair or unjust way.
We know they say unfair or unjust. We just ask say, whose situation there in his life way bigger than for kill somebody?
Like which person?
Any saloon person, whose situation there way bigger than that?
It's not bigger than for kill somebody alone. Not just only moral. Is a criminal act. Nobody in life is not better past anybody in life, but that is not the issue out here. Then they mention examples of leather boots. I'm saying the circumstances around leather boot in die, whether they assume say quote unquote now extrajudicial killing, when somebody die in action. If one or two army guys say they use flippant words, it's personal to them. They need to bring them to book.
Personal. You know who say that they personal. Military, salon military officer talk something at public and then we see the action of them. That's not a personal something.
This is what I'm saying. These are individuals. We said something when they hold the government accountable for that.
Yes,
these guys
should bring them to book accountable for that.
Individuals.
But you get for all the military accountable for that. Because the military is responsibility not for the talk because they feel for talk.
We know that. We know they say in law you get what you go say. Listen, I they look for who that go bear the greatest responsibility or who that get the deepest pocket or who that you go say, oh, in the course of action you do something on some bigger agency a watch. We come to that. We don't say, okay, the army, we're not going to hold them accountable. But we get for all these people, them accountable personally, then they bring them back to book. But for now, that is not the issue. When they talk about extrajudicial killing here as an event, not as without them perpetrate them. When they talk about somebody where allegedly they say he tried for me, cool, they're not going to meet an host, then go drag and then kill him, then say allegedly again, then kill him in action. Is that what should be our concern now? With all due respect, we should be thinking about the bigger issues out there. And the bigger issues, without having a rigmarole here, is what is our next move? For let we get stability in the country. Do we want unfair justice meted out? Do we want to use pragmatism over what we think should be our sovereign right to decide? Should the due process of the law take place, then charge somebody, then find them guilty, and diplomacy come in? Now the time this way APC party for coming say, we dey behind them people here, we dey behind Mahmoud, we dey behind Ernest by Koroma, because we believe say them belong to we party. They know they think about the broader picture about the nation. This is my whole concern.
Right.
Let's be fair. Let justice prevail. Let we wait. Let we not act prematurely. Let we wait. Let the case go na court. Like we don't go na court so now. There's gonna be a disclosure of evidence. They need go give evidence to you personally, like say na RRF form by election. You go na court. You get battery of lawyers. You dey pay them. Let them display the evidence.
But the lawyer now they ask for now. The lawyer now says not to me or not to we.
No, but you seem for be saying, waiting Mr. Jenko, they say, we forget about what's in there on the ground or begin to think about extrajudicial killing.
I don't ever say so. I ask you a question. You say we're not for the talk about extrajudicial killing right now, rather for the talk about the bigger issue. So I ask you, say, if killing someone the reason way you talk about bigger than for let somebody lost life, I don't ever say what you say so now.
Okay, let me retract that.
No, and then the biggest thing where I be try for say, the lawyer for Ernest by Koroma, they say, we not even see witness statement yet. And now you say for we go na court, not to win, now the lawyer waiting a court. Now that's what they say.
Yes, I'm saying again, I apologize for saying you put that question there to me, or you say something regarding Jenko supporting Jenko. I'm telling you again for the records, killing somebody is unlawful morally. It's a criminal act without any just cause. Extrajudicial killing not get any place. Now we civilize history, not to get any place. But I'm saying the evidence where they talk about, or where people in the talk about allegedly say they not show lawyer yet. People that know how the law they operate. They won't just dance to the gallery out there. They can say anything. Trump up charges, no evidence, no they. Let we not dance it where the band not play the favorite music yet.
Alright, so if that be the case, stop the dancing right now. Let's take Django again. And with all you did come to the end of the program. Django, you don't listen to waiting Farouk say, waiting you think about waiting you don't say.
Well, I'm shocked at my brother in comments that the bigger picture, the bigger framework is about something else, not about the killings. We know say it was terrible when people then wake up Sunday morning, they kill policeman them, then kill soldier man them, and then when the other side gets the upper hand, and then sees the situation, then take control of the security, we see on camera a key suspect, a man for even giving more information. We see her arrested, tied an entire 9 back. We see her go alive and well, fit and strong. Then we say, well done. The state have engaged them, and that is good for them. Now, next step, dead, just like that. We have to be discussing that. This is a responsible sovereign state.
But yeah, but at the same time, Farouk they say yes, for discuss that one they're not bad. But at the same time, we get a bigger thing where we're able to make the one whole country and more people have lost their life when I for to talk about, and that's not the reason.
Right. That's my point.
Exactly. Okay, yeah. Go on, sir. Yeah.
Go ahead. Now just put them to you. Wait till he say now puts to you back. I hope you not go accuse me say I take a word. Go ahead.
Yeah. So say in this delicate process, you get for make sure say when government arrests you, you elect what's in your crime, you will be safe in their hands. That's safe. That should be a fact. Then they make you become a very responsible government. But if the government kills you, and then next thing you are dead, in order to solve the bigger picture, they make this tit for tat they continue. But however, like I do say, nobody never rush for defend President Koroma. Nobody never rush for defend them for say mix. But nobody never rush again for begin for defend the man say he is innocent. Let me wait for the evidence. However, we don't read lawyers they say for the defense say no evidence no can it, but me they say law with patience. Law and judicial process now a slow, painful thing. Let we wait gradually. We will never get the details. If they go meet us, if you go sit down with them, discuss with them this coup, if you actually work with them, if you actually know say naim before them, all land law wait, law patience. But however, the states let the states strive for make sure say they leverage on peace as the most important thing, such that the Ecowas meeting we hope for see this week, the government self talk to them, fine, at least in fact. We're not able for we as we other friends, especially in the region. Let we talk to them, fine, now we listen to them, and now put the security above all other considerations. Because although they say we're sovereign, but we're very weak. Anybody, a corporal or a front man at the army can decide for take things in hand, it go start at the fringes. Begin to disrupt life. We are once one day.
Okay.
However, we should not exonerate President Koroma. We should not blame him yet. Let's wait for the evidence, which is a slow judicial process.
Thank you. Okay, so quick one, Farouk, I want to ask you this, and in just 2 minutes, because I don't come to the end of the show. The Peace Commission say then go na one of the expensive hotels them, then go all retreat there for discuss about waiting for do, and at the end of the day, they don't assure we say we well assured of with peace and stability, in this 2024. This is the Peace Commission in expensive hotel. They talk about peace. What do you think about them of the whole where they play so far?
Like I always say, these guys, their image, their reputation is shrouded in a lot of mystery, and the double standards where people don't assume about them, they go a long way for paint them. These guys are talking shop. They know they do anything in the broader interests of outsiders. Now they don't interest in the sick. We don't tell you say they got this wrong in the first place from where them begin this thing, yeah. The only way them if bring peace, them if talk to the president, say, please, we want let justice take place. We want send observers while the process they go on. We want get one day in the loop. That could have been the first approach. Not for kind impose, like you say, you take a gun, put on somebody in aid, they are matching orders. You don't do that. As long as Genko they say, okay, we are a weak nation, no matter how weak we are, no matter they can say poor freedom, a better pastor gently. At some point, this is the 21st century, we need to tell the world, say, we able to say certain things and we dig with heels in. This thing like a storm, it will pass. But we need for set a benchmark. And the only benchmark we set is we want to have faith in our judiciary system. Not to every time we problem there, they can't intervene. We suit we not agree. We're not going to be selective here. This guy is the former president. If he gets guts, get involved. Let the law take his hand, its cause. Janko say, if he not do the right thing, let it not go unpunished. But if now witch hunt, let we come down on him, let them exonerate him. We know they take sides now. Thank you.
Django, please, your final take inside the program. 2 minutes, please.
Well, my final says, my brother, and I be smile way say, in a declared member of the APC. Well, me on final says, me now the ordinary voter, me now only listen to the arguments from all sides and decide waiting for do. But for now, let we allow the judicial process as painfully slow as it is, let it go on, let we able for examine the evidence them from we real system where we see them, let we see the lawyer that they display. The prosecution is playing on, the defense is playing on. But at the same time, we are government. I want to listen to Ecowas. We need them. Let not begin make these tough on them. Let we listen to them. And let we try for find the best ways and means possible for maintain peace in the country. Because like my friend said, freedom is better than non-freedom. Let we try our best for coaching. But again, one thing I want to make know, and you know, some of this Kuskas talk here now. When you go to the line, man, in the streets, go down and peace. People are just living their lives peacefully. People are just really not really interested in this. They just simply want progress and peace. Really and truly, come to Sierra Leone. We don't even discuss this in the bar or anything. We need not. All my different struggle. Let's not go up now to 720, 650 in December. And that's the issues in that. We really don't know this, day in, day out. They talk about President Ernest by Koroma or President. We simply demand that the guys here, as stakeholders, they behave responsibly, don't forget peace, and don't allow the judicial process to go on in a smart and peaceful way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for joining me inside the program. I think today the Koreans are really okay. Cyril Django, Senior, thank you very much, and Farouk and Abdul Karim Sisse, thank you very much for taking the time for joining me inside the program. And I also confess I really love the discussion. I go very matured, but at the same time everybody standing grounds, and we get what we want forget at the end of the day. Thanks to we viewers them, we the watch me from all over. Please you like and share the program, please consider for do so. At least other people will benefit from the discussion we get this morning. And this is now Friday, and indeed we want to go and get a very good week. Yes, tomorrow Cowboy Day. Okay, so we join again on net inside the program what we call We Are. My name is the Pierre Freedom Fighter. Thanks to all and the producer for this program, na Ilyas Sabath. Once again, thanks to my guest them we join me inside the program this morning, and when I get to myself a wonderful day.
Thank you.